I'm glad to be here to listen, to take notes.
I think we've come a long way from, but communication is the word, is the key word to us. We must be in full communication with our town, with our. It doesn't matter what subject we do, whether we grow kumara down the road or we go to the dump and take rubbish. We got to be in touch with them at all times. It's hard. We've never done it in the past. We've just been here and we've endeavoured to be a radio station and not a full-on informative radio station, which we should have been. I guess. But it's exciting. It's exciting for the future, and that we hold. I think we hold the ace, the trump card. Here, this little group that will have in time have a lot of power. I'm not saying for everybody to get a headstrong and say we're going to be a powerful group, but you've got to earn it. We've got to walk that road, and we will earn it. And once we get it, it will come. It will come. Yeah. And the good part about it, it won't belong to Roko, it won't belong to Tainui, it'll belong to us, the group. Yeah.
This is where it should have been going way back there.
Way back it should have been.
Way back there.
Yeah.
You know, to broaden the outlook, and what's put out there for our people. There was heaps of potential lost because nobody was watching or listening. And that's the sad thing about it, but we can fix it. Ko timata I nāne. So, I am there.
Yeah, I think, when Andrew had that little corridor with me, because I saw it and I thought, wow, why hasn't anyone else thought of that? For us to form this little roku and get something on the road for our people, for the benefit of the radio station also. Anything, we've never ventured out. We haven't gone outside the square, we've stayed inside it and made sure we're in bounds and we're comfy and warm. Never tried to walk outside the circle.
Yeah, because I remember our quarter, ka quarter was tātou ngā kaupapa. And I think to myself, where are we going? But, ko te reo, that's what we're looking at. Really, ko te reo. But just the reo on its own is not enough. There's more to it. There's more to it.
Well, Robin Kahukiwa passed away recently.
The artist.
My
Now-
cousin.
Now, see, that's a beautiful medium or way for our people to express whakaaro, reo, tikanga, our whakairo,
Oh, hang on, which Robin are you talking about?
the artist.
Kahukiwa.
Okay.
Oh, not Kuia, but
Oh,
yeah, ko mate, she passed away recently.
Because I am a kahukiwa.
Aye.
I had a cousin who's she's younger than I am, who passed away in Australia 2 weeks ago.
Oh, right.
And they brought her back. I had a sister-in-law. Her name is Robin, but she's what can I say? She's a Pākehā, but she classes herself as
Yeah.
Ngāti Porou.
Aye.
She's He's an artist.
Yeah, well, is that the one? I'm just raising it because,
My
you know,
sister-in-law was this one.
the reo, there are many ways that we can express our reo. And, you know, through our kapahaka, through a visual, actual, waiata, doing things, so,
Ngā kiwa, all sorts, you know, all sorts of things. Tērā pēkatai te huri ki te reo ato, ato, ato.
When Whitty died, he jumped into the river to get watercress, and obviously got cold, or he was booked in for some heart thing or whatever. And so I always remember, because what you said, June, he reeled me in. He had me on the hook. I was already here. He knew what you are asking for 10 years ago. He had, and the fish was flapping around and flapped off the boat and back into the water.
Back into the sea. Well, kei konei tātou. If we can carry his dream, because there's different ways it can go. Aye.
Well, so there's two ways. I've talked about this with the team. There's two ways we can go with Whare Imbere's vision and dream. One, you can pick it up and carry it on, or two, you can pick it up, look at it, and make your own dream out of it. Now, I say that because to carry on the dream, you've got to have somebody who has that same vision or connection to that vision. Otherwise, karea moio, you know, it's not going to happen. Because if you can't connect to that vision or dream, then the only other thing you can do is to create a new one that comes out of it. Now, we definitely at that crossroads, you know. There would be few still around who have connections to that vision and dream. So that it would be, that's a takia that we will have to think about how we carry that forward.
If there was a new forward, and Anadu, what you did on the board today, for me that is the new step in the dream. For us to kōrero and for you to come up with that letter and send it out, and we're waiting for the young ones to come in, that's powerful, bro. That is it. That's the revolution of the thing. So whatever happens just by doing that, if you can do a similar thing from here and get the mana from this group and just do your thing of broadcaster, bro, that's it. That's all that has to happen. You know, from my perspective, you can write another one of those letters and say, we're going to do this. This is the design. Let's start it. We're gonna audit them and find them around and stuff. So that to me is the thing. So you already set one fish hook out. You can do a long line, bro. You just bait up more hooks and lay it on the bottom, and then you bring it up afterwards. So whatever this group kōrero's and you feel comfortable with, you just chuck it out there. My gosh, you know, you might catch the odd albatross because it gets onto the hook before and they're trying to reel it out of the sky, but most of them will go down and bring up the fish. And I'm just saying, just have a crack at it. Have a crack at it.
We have 10 minutes, give us 10 minutes and then we'll be ready for
Yeah.
then we might be able to sink better.
So I just want to carry on that whakaaro a little bit longer because I remember, you remember when hea te ingo te rā kaumātua no Aotearoa, ko mate he passed away recently from Tapawha, and they were grooming him to be the next leader in Tapawha. You know the one? Mauri Oho. Mauri Oho. Yep.
Mauri ora.
Mauri Oho.
Yeah.
Mauri Oho.
Yeah.
Oh. King,
Ai,
yeah.
mori o
Yeah,
King.
No really,
Oh, Tapawha.
Yeah,
So-
but he's dead.
Yeah, aye. That's why I'm raising it, Auntie. You see, in order for there to be a visionary and have a vision, you need people to carry it through.
Carry the dream.
Aye. Otherwise it just,
It becomes a nightmare.
aye. So Auntie, one of my, I think about it all the time, because I'm only here a short time. But I don't want to come here, start something, and then when I go, it die.
no, that's not good.
No, aye. So,
I don't
I'm
think anyone would like that to happen to
Aye.
themselves.
so that's one of my whakaaro. I mean, I know they were looking to Moriora,
Modi or a
Modi
king.
or a king,
to be the next leader, or what he was. They were grooming him, weren't they?
Yeah.
And he passed away well before his time.
Mm.
So we have to, there's a lesson, there's many examples of that in our life, where we have these ones come through, and then they pass away before their time, and so that's what makes me think the strength in having a roku like this is that it's not just dependent on one person. And the more that we have a kōrero about matters, the better, because then all of that kōrero, whakaaro, moi a is then a part of the ropu rather than a person. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's a vision that's part of a ropu, not a person. Because I know myself, that when certain people pass away, others come through, of course, but they could take it on a different journey, different course, path. And I fully realise that, so that's why I'm relaxed. I know very well that, well, even this kōrero we're having today could take a different turn next month, next year.
Well, that's what I was going to say. This is that sort of thing is recognisable at all times. You know, forget about Tapawha Moriora. He's had it now, so we've got to think about denying that. But how can we set it up to go more way to what our wishes are? How can we help them? And we don't without even going out there. Whakaarotia, they're the things that we can do as a basis for which they can follow, you know, just as an example. I would just take, for example, travel, and then get them to explain to you, he hanga tikanga, kia rata of travel. What exactly do they see travel as for them? Because they'll probably go into some highfalutin idea, but good. You know, even though they mightn't be able to say it in Māori, but they're certainly going to find out, particularly if they say, oh, my mate over that one over there has got something more exciting me, I'll better get out there and find out. You know, I've seen this happen so often, so this is why I'm, you know, making these sort of ideas available to us.
Yeah.
E hoki anu a mahara.
Aye.
Ki te wawata a Emari. And you know, when she died, she left a big gap.
She sure did.
And we are left with that gap to be filled in. We need, and our mahi now is to look at how we can help our community, our people, and ourselves to fill in that gap, to make it, to bring her dream to fruition.
The act would be a hard act to follow, because it was so broad.
Engari, e te mana o te kuia e te mana o te kaumātua, Emily. No, so she had that before this place even came into being. You know, she was a kuia in her own right. How much she had that and was recognised for that. So that was one area that didn't have to be taken off or put in place. And hence, so I'm just saying this so Colin hears it. You know, here's one real example of something we can do and do. Like Colin and I picked up all of our aunties here. So if we double the room next meeting, right, and there's 7 other more people here, what does that mean, Andrew? Well, how does Rakawa FM get 14 people here? Hey, because we're inviting them to come here. We're inviting all of you to come here to tautoko what we're doing here. We need to reciprocate, you know. The last time we mentioned, you know, you have to give in order to receive. So those are some of the things that, now, I go back, this is another thing I always remember Wally Papa for. He